It is undoubtedly a good day. It is beautiful, and beside me, I can see the color blue. My name is Tiafa Kemtonka, and you're welcome to the Crystal Beauty Show. Without going anywhere, without touching that dial, we'll be right back. And you're welcome back to the Crystal Beauty Show. It's still me, Tiafa Kemtonka, and today we have as guest in the person of Baba Wakiz. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing very okay. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure being here. He says it as if it's not my pleasure. You understand? It's my pleasure having you on the show.
No, it's my pleasure to be on the show. Crystal Beauty Show is one of those finest things that are happening in this present generation. Seeing the fact that young persons are taking up the challenge just like you and I. And so I think I'm proud to be on the show.
Oh, thank you very much for the compliment. So, a lot of radio animators are talking about this person who took the animation world by storm, radio hosting and everything, and you are in the person of that person. So tell us about your career. How did it start?
First of all, a lot of people know me as Baba Wakiz, but just to clear that these are not my birth names. My name, I am Oteke, my Ernest Jr., and I got the name Baba Wakiz sometime back in secondary school, and I thought it was going to be a stepping stone for me. So I am a journalist. I am a journalist with Dream FM Radio, one of the radio animators, like you know.
Okay. And
also I am an MC. Some people add par excellence for me, so it's not par excellence. It's not me.
Yeah.
And also I do red carpet hosting, voice overs, and many others. But this is Baba Wakiz. This is the small man.
Okay, that's fine. So tell me, did it always start like this? Have you always wanted to be a journalist?
Well, as a kid, I remember so many years ago back in Kumba. That's where I grew up.
You grew up in Kumba?
Yeah, that's where I grew up.
I thought you were a boy man.
No, to an extent, yeah, but that's where I grew up in
Okay.
my primary school days. There used to be this guy called Emi Franco who used to come around with guitar, plays with kids around, and had a kids show on Saturday back then at Ocean City Radio. So I used to be one of those kids who always go to the radio back then, and after some time I had the opportunity to present a kids program as a class 6 pupil.
Oh, that's nice.
I had the opportunity, but when I came to Boya in secondary school, I think I lost it at one point. You know, growing up has different stages and you have different things that pique your interest.
Yeah.
And I lost it at one point, and then I went on to university where I schooled first of all in Catholic University. I was in banking and finance.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't know this side of the story.
Yeah.
I read banking and finance, but after that, I told my parents I want to go back to school.
Okay.
I want to study journalism. That's what's calling me. It's like it kept ringing in my head. I want to study journalism, and so I went to UB, JMC, and I'm proud to say I was one of those who left in my batch as a professional before getting into the field.
Okay, so how was it, back then in the university? I understand that there is a Chariot Radio there, and that is where you started.
Exactly.
Beautiful. So how was it there working with your classmates and every other person?
Well, it was not easy. It was a little bit challenging because after the theory, you have to come back to make everything perfect, or you have to make it work with the practical side of it. So I had a good team, to be frank.
Okay.
I had a good team. I worked with my friends, Kangelion Cesar, who is also now a fine sports journalist with CRTV.
Yeah.
The likes of Ekeman Joko, who works now with High TV, and many others. Tammy Matthew Black, who is one of the finest designers now we have in town. So we had a great team, and we didn't sleep. We produced as many programs as possible back then. Like we kept on having the urge to work. Like somebody sleeps and does not sleep, have a complete night's sleep. You come back in the morning. Why did you not sleep? Because I was thinking about this program. Can we do this program? And we already knew who could do best in what role. So we knew that when it came to production, this man is good at production. When it came to techniques, this one is good at techniques. When it came to presenting, Baba Wakiz is good at presenting. So I always had the opportunity to do better every day I go on the mic or behind the mic. So it was more of hard work. Me using Chariot as a stepping stone because I was there every day for many programs, and I had like 6 programs. I was producer and presenter. So you would imagine that that's the small story. Let's put it that way. Let's call it that way.
So Baba Wakiz, you've been dancing between radio, the red carpet, and the main stage as a host. So I understand these things have different feels. Is it somewhat challenging for you as all this?
It's always challenging meeting a crowd because we may have similar audience. To be frank, we may have a similar audience, but most times you have to present different forms of expert traits, especially when you get on a stage or when you get to a red carpet or even on radio, because people get tired of the you.
Okay.
So you have to work hard to bring out a new you. So basically, I read every day. I learn new tricks or new stage ethics, new workouts, so that when I come on stage, I impress you. It's not only about coming to talk. I have to make you feel okay and comfortable in every event. So it cuts across not only, for example, movie premieres in the entertainment industry, launching of this and that, but it also goes far as weddings, seminars, conferences, and many others.
So which one here is most challenging? Because in the radio you have a confined space where you get to be
nobody knows.
No, although I know radio has actually graduated to a point where they go Facebook live stream is where you get to see
podcast and all that.
And but we still have that enclosed place, and standing in front of is different from standing in front of a crowd of people, because I understand that you have somewhat great stages where you meet a lot of people.
But when it comes to
and also obviously the red carpet where you get to meet one-on-one. So
the red carpet, I'll try to put out the difference here.
Okay.
The red carpet is more lively and is less tense.
Wait, 1 minute please. Before you continue, if you're watching and you're an MC or whatever, this is where you take a pen and a paper and write here, because Baba Wakiz is about to give us some tricks and hacks when it comes to hosting.
Alright, I'll just make this clear.
Okay.
When it comes to the red carpet, it's a little bit lively, and there's a different vibe and energy on the red carpet, because first of all, it's like the first step to get into the party. For example, you have to make somebody feel comfortable. It's like a cocktail buffet table where you have a sip before you go into the party.
Yes.
So that's what the red carpet looks like. You have to make people feel comfortable so they get in and have their expectations unveiled out there. So on the red carpet, it's you trying to make sure that everyone is comfortable. First of all, praising them, and also giving praises to whatever event is taking place, and also finding out their expectations. And when I talk about praising them, it goes about their outlooks. Maybe if they are content creators, like some of us, their works, you praise their works, their outlook, and many more. Just give them a feeling that they're never going to forget. Like, it puts smiles on people's faces. But when it comes to the main job, which is emceeing, you are on the main stage, you have to master the audience. This is the first thing.
Yes.
If you don't master the audience, you mess up completely. And that's why you see a lot of people, other MCs, finding it difficult to even have people applauding when they say, please clap. And you see some people are very reluctant, because you need to master your audience. You wouldn't come to an area or to an event where you have older persons and you're talking the new day talk. For example, you're using jargons in the new day. You're using the Ghana oneers. They'll never understand, or they'll never feel as a part of that event if you're using jargons or doing things that are not part of their kind. Rather, you have to go back into the days to say what is their kind, or do the things that they already know. They know this is what we used to do, this is what happens back then, and so on. They belong. So it's you mastering the audience, first of all, mastering what you have to do, because sometimes the way you deliver the information may not be the best, but you have to work on how to master, or better still, deliver that information. So you master what to say, what to do. Your ethics too really counts, because even the stage has its own ethics. For example, these days I see other young MCs like myself mount the stage with a bottle of beer in one hand and practically holding the microphone with another hand. It's so much disrespect to the job. It's so much a disrespect to the job. So the MCing job is all about you being creative. At the end of the day, you should be creative. Give people a new feeling. Let people get interested, because you are the face of the event at that time, and you are the spokesperson of the event. And so whatever you say or do can be used against you. You get what I'm trying to say. So it's all about you being a master at that time. That's why you are the master of the ceremony. You make the rules, and practically you can even break the rules to make it more lively, to make it a happy one. So mastering what you do, mastering what you say, mastering the audience, and as well being the face of the event in the right way, in the proper way.
Thank you very much, Wakiz. So I hope you've been getting some pointers there, and if you're just tuning in, don't be afraid. We're not going anywhere. We're just taking a short break, and we'll be right back. And we're back on the Crystal Beauty Show. It is still me, Chiafaka Mtonka, and I am still here with the man in blue, that is in the person of Baba Wakiz, and this is still the Crystal Beauty Show. So we are going to dive to the part where I like so much, where we get to play a small game. Now,
feels like I'm in trouble.
yeah, I feel like I'm in trouble. On TV we don't want to embarrass you with questions, but our cop doesn't really like that, so it always takes things a little bit more personal.
Can we break the cup before?
Yeah, we can break the cup. So without no wastage of time, I'm sure our audience wants to, savor what Baba Wakiz is really made up of. So we're going to play a really short game of questions. Are you interested? Oh, okay. I like that. So here the rules are very simple. I'm just going to, shuffle a little bit.
Right.
There's some questions in the cup. I'm going to shuffle, and you're going to pick, in this case, 2 questions, and you answer as honestly as you can.
Okay, I have to read the questions.
Yeah, read the questions aloud so that the audience get to hear. There's no bribery and corruption.
And I have to be really honest.
Yes, you have to be as honest as you can.
Alright.
And take one first.
Oh, big things. I'm into big things.
Okay, you're into big things then. Okay. I like the way he's taking the questions. He's taking them really, really well.
If you could jump into a pool of something, what will it be?
Yes.
Man, pool of money. Actually, money. I think that money is the root of all evil, like they say. But in this generation, if you don't work hard, you're definitely going to suffer, or you may suffer, because there's a lot of oppression out there. So a pool of money. Work hard and make a pool of money, and even take the tree of evil if it's not. If it's just the root, they don't want the tree actually.
Okay, wait. So you don't have any problem with it, changing character or anything, or revealing the characters about you that you don't
I
want
think that the best person who could encourage you is you.
Okay.
You can make you, and no one is supposed to change you. People can only influence your change, but you have the final decision. And I don't think I'm that bad or I'm too good. But let's start with what is going to help me even change.
Okay.
So money.
Okay, we're going to dive to the second question after I know my own shuffle. Don't shuffle again. I don't trust your shuffling.
Okay, I can't get it. Okay.
Please.
This time is small one. Small things are always.
Small is beautiful, remember.
Oh. I told you this one backstage. Maybe you should just tell the people.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Okay.
The question is,
yeah.
Who is your celebrity crush?
That's a fairly easy one. But I hope
It's not
she's
easy.
watching. I hope she's watching.
Hoping she watches this one.
Or he's watching. Some people are really into the comments.
Jaffa, please. All right. So my celebrity crush is the songbird of Starfish Entertainment.
Oh.
Mary Asaba.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
And I'm madly in love with her music, her art, and.
Wait. I think you're misquoted the question here.
No, it's okay. It begins from somewhere. It begins from somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my celebrity crush.
Okay. Why Asaba among
No, like I say, it always begins from somewhere. From the time I start listening to her music, and I go in contact with her person.
Okay.
I think that she's one of those simple persons in the country who are up there, but you'll never see her act like she's up there. She mingles with everyone, and her personality is she's there for everybody. She's down to earth.
That's really, really beautiful, Baba Wakiz. So we are going to dive into where the music goes down and our faces become very, very serious. Baba Wakiz, who inspires you?
In my field,
Obviously, in your field, yeah, in your domain, yes.
Well, first to note is let me begin from home. Then
Yes.
I'll get to the overall.
Yeah.
When it comes to radio, it's a small secret, but I like to say it out here. I always listen to the likes of Jack Silvanos, popularly known as Swing Jack.
Yeah.
The likes of Joseph Bueno,
Okay.
and the likes of Rene Issa, who works with my radio.
Okay.
So I think they've been a great inspiration to me when it comes to my radio art. I follow their footsteps, I listen to them, and there are many more, but I think those 3 are prior because they are the common radios around, and I listen to them a lot. But overall in this business, this guy is something else. Ike Osakiodua.
Okay.
He's from Nigeria.
Yeah,
former
obviously,
former host of Big Brother Africa.
Yeah.
I have always admired the way he does his job. He's also a radio host, so I read a lot about Ike. I've never gotten to meet Ike in person. But I think that if someone is to wear the suit of IK someday in this continent, maybe it should be me.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Exactly. So I am deep down rooted into IK's jobs. I watch all his shows, follow him everywhere, make sure that I tap from his inspiration. He also has teachings on his different platforms, and I make sure to follow them. But I think that he's been a big inspiration to me because of his style. He's not a scripted guy.
Okay.
You know, in this business, there are people who are to script, who clinch to the script. There are people who go with the flow, who master what they have to do and go with the flow. And he's a perfect example of an excellent host.
Okay. So tell me, word on the street says that you are an award-winning person. So I'm sure you must have, taken a lot of awards, but your eyes are still on some. So can you tell us about the awards you have already and the ones that your eye is currently on?
All right, my awards began back then in school in JMC.
Okay.
Because in JMC they always give awards for the radio, and so I have, I think, 6 from JMC in my last 2 years as an undergraduate student. My first awards were best radio host in the year 2019. No, yes, 2019. Best radio host and best program. Then I was doing a sports program called Sports Carnival with my team, like I told you.
Yeah, it's always the team.
And everybody won in that team too, their own individual awards. So we had the best radio program and I was the best radio host for that year. And in 2020, I won best radio program with my daily morning show, which was called Daybreak Chariot.
Okay, I think I know that show, yeah.
And then I won best radio presenter, again that's best radio host. I won best radio animator, and overall I won the best producer. Okay. So that was 4 from school. Oh, sorry, for that year, 4 for that year, but 6 in general from school. And after that, I won 2 other awards with the Dream Golden Awards.
Okay.
Golden Awards as best radio host and best youngest animator. And also I won another award, ITT. That's the ID Theatre Troupe as best host of the year. That was in 2020. Okay. Host of the year. And other nominations too. So, but that's what I have in my cupboard for now. So my eyes are still itching.
Obviously. So before you leave us, Wakiz, please, inspire our audience. There are some people watching you right now, and we really want to hear a word from you.
A genuine mind, hard work, and of course, efforts will definitely pay you. It's maybe paying now, but maybe I'm still not there. I want to get where I want to be. But hard work, interest, focus, and with a genuine mindset, a kind heart too can also pay you. But remember, the job will always count. Work extremely hard to get the job right and perfect. It's never going to be all perfect, but do it right. Try to do it right. Put in efforts and make sure that you are there or you get where you want to be. Don't kill yourself in the first place. Also remember that there are people who always try to bring you down. And when you hear those talks that come from behind, lay low. You must not come out like we have beefs every day in the country. This one wants to defend himself. Work hard. Yeah. Work hard. Hard work pays. Work, be disciplined. It's going to end you success.
I like the way you started like poetry. So if you have been listening, that's Baba Wakiz, and this is the Crystal Beauty Show. Please, if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that notification bell and the subscribe button to be the first person to know when we have a video. And don't forget to follow us on IG at the Crystal Beauty Show, on Facebook as the Crystal. In fact, on all platforms as the Crystal Beauty Show. Without going anywhere, without touching that dial, I'm still Tiafak M Tonka, and this is the Crystal Beauty Show.